Friday on a different spot. But look at this. Look, the water's way out and you can see the mud. Look at these paths going out there. I'd say these are big turtles. There's 2 of them here that were sunning themselves, and then there's one over there. There's tracks in them. I'd say they're big turtles. And it went out and launched herself. Look at that. That's pretty awesome. Hopefully I can see a big turtle. Well, I'll get back if I find anything. I haven't been on this place for a while, so I'd say there's potential. I don't find a lot here, but when I do, it's real nice. There's a piece of fire rock right there. I'm not even up to the good spots yet. Go up and look along this bank up here and see if I can't see anything, but I got potential today. So I'll get back, and if you see this, I found something. Later. Alright, I'm back, and yeah, I'm back out again. I got an artifact here, and it looks pretty nice. That's nothing. But look at this nutter. Look at all the holes in it. Oh man, this is a good one. I'll get this on the way back. I'm definitely taking that one. Look at all the holes, even in the sides. All right, look at all of those ones. We'll get that on the way back. That's a good piece. You can see the kind of stuff I'm looking here. Washouts along a high bank. Look how high this bank is. Everything that's come out of this is laying down here. There's a little bit of fire rock and stuff. I'm still not even to the good areas, so I'll get back if I find anything else later. All right, I'm back. I'm still out. I'm just walking. Found this old flat iron. But look at this. Got this in my sifter. It's really old jewelry of some kind, and it's got glass stones in it. It's really old. I can tell by the way it's made. Not sure exactly. I think it's off an old bracelet. It was found. There's a dump area back there, and I found this piece laying out, and then I sifted this one. I couldn't find no more of it. It's kind of cool. There you can see it. Beautiful pieces of, like, I don't know, glass. I'd say it's from the 20s or before. It's like Art Deco or something. It's kind of cool. Later. Alright, I'm back. Haven't been doing too hot today. Looks like one other flake of flint, but I finally got a point. Yeah, little piece here. I'll show you what else before we look at this point. What other flint I'm finding. I've been trying to save it today to show you, give you an idea of what I'm finding. I'll probably do a few screens around in here and then head home. I gotta get that nutting stone. That was almost worth the trip. That's a dandy one. Not too many of them have that many holes in them. I'm getting the flint out of my pocket here now. Found a piece of flint ridge, a couple pieces of it. Some other, you know, not. That's the flint I found so far. But let's look at this point here. I was looking at it, kind of looks like a fish spear. It's right here. See the broke up fire rock, and you saw that one piece of flint. You know, that might be a piece here. Yeah, well, no, that's pottery. But we'll get this. Let's get wash it off. Finally got one. That's not a bad point. It's definitely a fish spear. Oh, it's real ground. Stained up. Probably a river pebble. That's a good find. Look here. That's beaver working on that. Chewed that all off. But finally got one. And a nutting stone. That's where I got it right there. I saw this rock exposed. There's other trash dumped in here too, but I found a couple flakes of flint right over in here in this stuff, so I thought I'd do a few. Well, hell, there's a nutting stone right there falling out of the bank. Look at that. There's one right there. Holy shit. Missed that. You can see there's some modern crap in here, but there's Indian stuff coming out too. What's that? Oh, look at this. That's hematite, and that's worked. All right. Yes, this is awesome. This is as nice as the point. Holy shit. Let's wash this off. Oh, this is nice. This is real nice. This is worth the trip to me. Right here. Oh yeah, look at the facets on that piece. Oh, it's muddy. Oh, that's a good artifact there. It's all worked and all flattened down like the tablet. And it's even got a dip in it right there. They were probably using it as a paint stone and then rubbing their thumb right there. That's probably where an Indian rubbed his thumb to get the paint on his finger. If you'd rub this on a rock, it'd give off, well, I'm not ruining it. But man, this is nice. Let's go up here and look. I missed this. I was looking at the shore, and hell, that was laying up in here. Let's look at stuff real good. A nutting stone in this right here and a point below it. But you can see why I look these places. This bank's huge. It's, you know, 15 to 17 feet straight up almost. And every time the water comes up, it cuts it, and this stuff lays down in here. That's why I was doing it right in this sand layer. Like, I'll take a few more screens here, but man, I'm satisfied for the day. Man, it turned around quick here. Wow. Let's look a few more minutes here. That was a good live find. That usually don't happen. I did not even see that when I walked by. But I guess I'm gonna have to look the bank up in there better. On the way back, that nutting stone was up high too. See, there's a football. Told you I find lots of this shit. That's a Wilson one. But it's a shitter. I'm not taking it. I have hundreds of these at home that are brand new. The water come up and see, there's a big piece of burnt rock, that red stuff. A lot of this is Indian stuff. See, this is all rock that's Indian. It's been fired in a campfire. There's probably points laying right under us here in the sand. Huh. I don't know what that is. That some kind of a, yeah, it might be wood, but it looks like bone. I think it is bone. Huh. I don't know what that would be. It is bone. I'd say it's a turtle shell of some kind. The edge of it. It's kind of cool. But man, I like this. This hematite stuff's hard to find. I've been locking on to it here recently. It's alright. Well, anyway, I'll get back at you. I'll do a few screens here and I'll get back if I find anything later. Alright, I'm back. Here's a little flake. Heat treated stuff, but you can see the fire rock in here. I'm still scraping up in here and I got a little point. Looks like a little triangle. Looks like it might have a little tip neck, but it looks pretty nice. Yeah, it don't have much off of it. This is a pretty nice little bird point. Triangular bird point. It does have a tip neck, but it's just minute. Look at that. Wow. It's pretty nice. See, it's got that little piece of the tip off. You can see it there. But I'm not finding much flint there, but man, I'm finding some points. I'll do some more screens here and see. There isn't much to do here. Maybe a little bit right over in there, and then there's trash over there. So this place I never really can sift much, just in little areas. Got 2 points. A paint stone and a nutting stone. I gotta get on the way back. I'm not gonna stay long because I want to go to a better place tomorrow, and I don't want to wear myself out. I want to do something tonight, so I don't know if I'll put this on tonight or not. I might just wait till tomorrow. Just dry it off a little bit in my shirt here. It's not a bad piece. Not a bad piece at all. I'll take that. Well, anyway, later. Alright, there's another nutting stone again. It's a pretty nice one. But I turned it on right here. Got a little. It's a top. It's kind of cool. I got another lure down here, but I found a nice batting practice ball. It's one of these soft ones. It's in pretty nice shape. Take that for my dog, but I got a lure here. Cordell. It'll work with hooks. Be able to catch fish on it. I can probably paint it up. It's not a real great lure, but that'll catch fish. See, there's just shit. I could look here. Yo, that looks like a makeup case right there. There's just stuff everywhere. Alright, I'm back here. I'm doing a little bit of cleanup. Here's some of the flint I found. Didn't find a lot today, but the place is just not... There's not a whole lot of places to look in that they're washed out. Also found this little fossil. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know what that is. It's some kind of like ancient coral or something. You can see the... But it's a fossil. There's Flint Ridge, and that's Flint Ridge, and the rest is probably... Well, this is Coshocton. Flint Ridge, and I'd say the rest of this is River Pebbles. That's probably Crooksville, and then the fossil. Here's the flint items I found. You saw this fish spear being found in the triangle, and you saw this being found live. This is a hell of a piece of faceted hematite. It's worked all around. It's got like a thumb indentation in it, and it's just tool grade iron ore. It's really heavy. I also found this. Didn't film it. Didn't even know it was an end scraper till I looked at it in the car. It's a little one made on a flake, and it's Crooksville. It might be broke back here, but it's probably just how it was made. It's a little tool. Here's the nutting stain. I need to spray it off and stuff, but it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in this side, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 holes in it. And I don't know, I'd say they use these to prime their pressure flaking, like antler tips, I would guess. And the bigger holes like this, the boppers, to get them uniform on the end and work them down. I'd say that's about the same diameter as a deer antler right there, the base of it. And I'd say that's what they were using to spall the flakes off. And this is coarse sandstone. You can see it's been in a fire, and it's fragile. You can see a piece of it's off there, but it's still pretty daggone nice. After I clean it up, it's going to be bright red. I can tell, you can see it there. It's just all stained up and stuff, but we'll walk over here. Here's some other ones I found this year. There's a bright red one. It'll probably be that color right there. I found this one on a previous video, but we'll put this one in the collection here. I'll just probably let that, there's a nice one. There's a big one over there. These are all from the last 12 months, all of these right here. There's a nice one right there. But anyway, I'll get back at you on the next hunt. Later.